IEBC na President Muthure William Ruto aria maramatetera cira-ini wa gutetia maumĩrĩra ma gĩthurano gĩa president nĩ morĩtie ciũria nĩ acirithania a igoti itũgĩru cia kũhe hinya maũndũ marĩa matengemanĩtie mbere ya igoti. Ciũria iria ciambĩrĩirio nĩ mũcirithania William Ouko orĩtie wakiri Mahatsamane ũrĩa cira-ini ũyũ ũrathathaũra namba na mathabu ma kura cia gĩthurano atarĩrie kana kũrĩ na ũhotekeku wa aikia amwe a kura gũthura o president na gũtiganĩria iturwa icio ingĩ ithano.
Would you tell us how many constitute stray ballots? And can you also share with us how those stray ballots are distributed in terms of counties? Related to that, did you have, in your analysis, did you have any instances where voters walked into the polling station, voted for the president, and no other candidate?
So the format initially is JPEG. At what point exactly does it convert to PDF?
Oho acirithania aya nĩ morĩtie igoti gũtarĩrio ũtiganu wa wĩra wa makomishona na mũikarĩri gĩtĩ wa IEBC.
So what is the check for this all-powerful chair if the commissioners have nothing to do with his role? What would happen if the chair was to announce the wrong results completely? Or if he was mentally incapacitated or sick or, worst case scenario, dead? Who then would announce the result?
What the constitutional role of the 6 commissioners is under Article 140. And once you tell us what it is, just position their role against that of the staff of the secretariat.
Kwĩyeheria kwa makomishona na arĩa mathire mũkawa-inĩ wa Serena na arĩa angĩ gũtigwo Bomas kũrĩa moimĩrĩra manĩrĩirwo. Mũnini wa mũcirithania mũnene Philomena Mwilu orĩtie mwena wa thitango ũtarĩria igoti kana no gũkorwo kwahutanĩrie na moimĩrĩra.
The walking away of the 4 commissioners to go and hold, was it an IEBC meeting at Serena? Or was the IEBC meeting at Bomas? But please comment on the walking away of the 4 commissioners almost at the same time as the chair was about to declare the results. And in fact, I recall, because I was glued on TV myself, among their first words were that we have done an excellent job as concerns this election. But the results that the chairman is about to release are his results. So please comment for my benefit that working out and how was it timed? You've got to know, because these are your clients, that they would be walking out of Bomas to Serena to allow all media houses, in fact, except for the violence that occurred at Bomas, the split screens of media houses would have been showing each one of them addressing us, the Kenyan voter, at the same time. In fact, at one moment there, I thought the team at Serena would give us their numbers, and the team at Bomas was going to give us their own numbers. So my concern is, does their walking out mean anything under Article 140? If it does, what is it? If it doesn't,
disconnect arising from IEBC Because when we look at Article 88, the role of IEBC is to supervise and conduct elections. I do not want to repeat this question. Why the chairman deemed it fit to allocate commissioners, I think what has been described as domestic chores, leaving the core business of IEBC to the CEO to supervise. We've been told that they did a good job in the polling stations. Polling went on well, counting, tallying, and transmission until the National Tallying Center, where they are all there, but they are not doing the core business of, according to the Constitution, they have been given other duties. This is bringing a lot of questions.
Mwena uria uthitangitwo ningi ni uritio tarĩrio uria athitangani mendaga kuhutania na moimirĩra. Mwena wa Bomas ta uria wakiri Githumo Igai erĩte igoti rĩu.
Then there was bound to be chaos. But on the other hand, the chair, in his affidavit, tells the court that the only reason the AG, or I mean not the AG, but the individuals, distinguished people for whom we have a lot of respect, paid that visit, was to tell the chair to somehow re-engineer the results in favor of one of the candidates. Now, this is not a question to you, but a question to Mr. Chepkati's counsel. Professor, you may want to or even Mr. Karori. Are we to assume that by the time Mr. Kinyo placed this call, if the intention was to influence the declaration of the results, to change it, to re-engineer it, are we to assume that by the time that call was placed and by the time this gentleman paid this visit, they already knew the results? Because there's no way they would have been on that mission if they had not known the results. So are we to assume that if this be their mission, are we to assume that they already knew the results?
And even I saw the affidavit of Professor Goulier, where he actually says he expects action to be taken to investigate those criminal election offences. So I just wanted to inquire that would you expect, having had such elaborate submissions and affidavits, would you still expect us to make a determination, apportion blame, attribute blame, yet really the matter is not before us? Neither are we witnesses, neither were we at the bombers, neither were these matters had on merit before us. That's the question I would like you to think about and reflect. And when you come back, you will tell us whether you expect any release from us on that aspect.
Mawakiri aya ni mahoete igoti nginyagia wa gatano rucine makorwo mebangite gucokia ciuria kuria mahetwo ndagika 30 mawakiri eri makigayana ndagika o wakiri ndagika 15 ngiribotera Inoro TV njitagwo Wanjikũ wa Kimani.